filmmaker Ramona Diaz, the Asian American Basketball League, and more coming up on Fil-Am television.
Fil-Am Television is brought to you by these supporters: Go-Go Advertising, Pinoy Productions, and viewers like you. Thank you.
Welcome to Fil-Am Television. I'm your host, Daisy Jade. On this episode, we'll meet poet John Pineda, filmmaker Ramona Diaz, and visit the International Children's Festival in Hampton. But first, basketball is one of the more popular professional sports in the Philippines, and the PBA is the oldest pro basketball league in Asia, founded in 1975. Here in Virginia, the Asian American Basketball League is in its 7th year. The AABL attracts the young and not so young players and fans with a competitive but family-friendly atmosphere.
At first, I just wanted to start a community organization where that was well organized, that people, all Asians from the community, can get together and play basketball. But in order to incorporate a wider segment of the community, we decided to allow non-Asians to participate. So we have a pretty diverse mix of people here.
The AABL is fantastic. Started by Ferd, I don't know, 6-7 years ago. It was originally just sort of an alternate to the local Fil-Am, which is Filipino only, played in the summer. This is Asian as opposed to Filipino, but as a practical matter, most of the players are Filipino, and everybody gets 2 non-Asians on their team. So it's a much more competitive league for sure. The level of play is a lot higher. I've met a lot of friends in the area. Growing up, where I grew up, I didn't know that many Fil-Ams in the area. When I came back from college and law school, and got into the local Fil-Am league and got into this league, is actually where I met a lot of the Fil-Ams my age that I know.
Step it up this half. What's the ball, baby? 1, 2, 3, quiet score.
My name is Michael Sinchunko. I went to high school at Tallwood High School. I've been with this team probably about a good 14 years. 14 years. Those are like my brothers and my cousins, so we all real close, you know what I'm saying? So I've known them for a long time. We've been together forever. We got chemistry. We got a lot of stuff, so yeah, I've known them for almost all my life. This league is great. This is one of my favorite leagues. This is just it's a good atmosphere, you know, and a lot of friends, family. It's just all fun, you know.
I like the AABL league. It's pretty, you know, there's a lot of competition out there, so it's a good league. Right now, I'm in school. I'll be graduating in June, pharmacy technician, you know. We've been playing for a long time together, the team, so, I mean, it's like a family thing, I mean, really.
I did pretty good. I didn't do my best, but it's more of a team effort with our team. So we all pick up the slack when some are not playing their best. So team unity.
I scored 2 points, got a couple steals, rebounds. I'm mostly all defensive player. I don't score that much, but it's all good. This is like my 4th, 5th year. I mean, each year is getting better and better, more competition. The community is getting more involved and all that.
You know, there's a lot of competition out there, a lot of big people, and I mean, I'm all about the challenge. So the competition, I mean, it's up there. So it's always a challenge for us. We're usually the smaller of the crew, but we seem to get it done.
I live in Virginia Beach. I'm from Philly, and I played for Fil-Am High School, and now I'm playing for Priceland. And we killing everybody. We're going to the Philippines too, baby.
You get the kids off the streets. That's one big concern. The second concern is that, you know, they do a lot better in school, discipline-wise, you know, responsibility. Because I want the kids to actually have fun. You know, when I grew up, you know, I never really had fun, you know, to a point where, you know, my mom and my dad was never home. They're always working, so I just want to be there for the kids. The reason why I like ABL is, I mean, I've been watching it for a long time now, is that you get, and there are 2 Americans, and that really offset the Fil-Am division, because the reason why is because there's 2 Americans, you can have like 7-footers out there. And, you know, like I said before, there's no 7-footers in the Asian world around this area.
Gives them a little bit of competition with the older heads, being so young. Gives them something to do rather than hanging out with the wrong group. They hang out with their teammates all the time, and they're always together, always practicing, so it keeps them out of trouble.
It's a motivation for him, you know. He has to actually do good in school before he be able to play, so it's a good thing for him.
We just gotta be organized, get along with the team, no fighting, don't get mad, stay focused, all of that.
Organized basketball is great because, for one, I also coach high school, so it teaches unity, respect, camaraderie, fellowship, how to work together, how to take orders when you're coached. So, you know, when you talk about organized basketball, you don't just want to talk about, well, it's a good league, you got referees and uniforms. You know, you want to know what it does for people. It brings them together. It brings people together that don't hang out, you know, on a normal basis, but they get to slap hands and shake hands during the game. So that's what I like about competitive, organized basketball.
I'm from Virginia Beach and I go to Fil-Am High School. My position is shooting guard for the Quiet Storm Prodigies. We're a young team, but we can run with the older heads though, so it's all good.
I really enjoy the atmosphere of coming and bringing my kids. It's really a family atmosphere. You get to see the teams every year and they grow, and you also get to see the kids and the families that come out and watch. It's a really nice environment. So we've seen kids from like babies to toddlers and 4 or 5 years old, for about 4 or 5 years now. So I really enjoy it. My son likes to come out and see his friends, and it's a nice Sunday afternoon for us.
It's a lot tougher than all the other leagues.
Why is that?
Because everybody else is bigger, older, more experienced.
The mission of the Basketball League is to cultivate sportsmanship in the community through basketball, and we're trying to provide an outlet for competitive sports and basketball through the Asian community in the area.
You know, they provide obviously an outlet for the weekends, and you know what's interesting about this league is they're competitive. You know, they're sportsman-like. The referees quality. They keep stats. You know, one thing that's kind of funny in today's day and age, you know, fantasy leagues are big, but here's an example of fantasy leagues out in the court. You know, actually getting out and doing something rather than sitting behind a computer and tracking stats on a baseball player. So these guys are creating their own league, so to speak.
I'm most proud of the people that come out because it's very family oriented, and I've seen people come in the beginning of the league with their families. Some come in pregnant, and now that their kids are probably 5, 6, 7 years old, they're now playing organized basketball, so that's cool.
Anywhere from 14 all the way to 40. One year we actually had a 14-year-old kid play with his dad who was 41.
For others, maybe this is just a good way to stay out of trouble. For guys that are over 30 like myself, we're just trying to stay in shape and have a little fun.